Okay.
Love y'all. Hang on, I got the ball. I'm so scared. Love y'all. Have a good day. Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to the vlog. Today is Thursday, September the 16th, and I'm sitting here at the table with my little ones. We're working on schoolwork. I dropped my big girls off at school this morning, and Emily is actually in the basement doing her Zoom lessons because she can't go back to class until this coming Tuesday the 21st. So we're having a pretty good day so far. Everything's going pretty smooth. Josh has the day off because of the rain outside, so he has been a huge help this morning with helping with laundry and different things, so I can focus completely on schoolwork with the girls, because a lot of times I'm scattered between schoolwork and other things. You say good morning? Millie is in her swing, hoping she's going to take a nap here soon. I was holding her a minute ago. But we're going to work on some schoolwork, and I've got to go over there and get the chicken and dumplings put in the crock pot. That's what we're having for dinner tonight. Trying it a new way that I've never tried it before. So I'm thinking it's going to turn out good. I hope so. Everly's in there playing in the room. She's actually being really quiet doing her own thing this morning. Normally she wants to be like right in the midst and coloring and doing all the stuff with the big kids, but she's kind of entertaining herself this morning playing in the room, so I'm gonna leave her alone. Okay, for the chicken and dumplings, I went ahead and put all of my chicken in there, and I'm just sprinkling some pepper on top, and you can also put parsley if you have that. I'm going in with 1 can of cream of chicken soup. I actually thought about doing 2 cans since I had so much chicken, but I didn't, and it actually was perfect still. And then I'm doing 1 can of celery. It calls for 2 cups of chicken broth, but I actually just did half of a cup of chicken broth and then 2 cups of water, just because when I used to do it with a lot of chicken broth, it had too much flavor, if that makes sense. So I like it with just a half a cup of chicken broth and then a cup of half of water. I'm just going to mix all the soups and broth and water there together. You could also add onion, but we just personally didn't want onion in ours. Put the lid on top. And then you cook it on high for about 5 to 6 hours. And then that last hour you want to go ahead and put the dumplings in. Okay, so it's almost 1. We're all finished up with school. I got the chicken and dumplings in the crock pot. Millie is napping. I'm going to have myself a second cup of coffee. The girls went out on the porch for a little bit. They can't go out in the yard and play because it like poured down rain all morning. It's wet out there, but they can at least go play on the porch. But anyway, I had to do the voiceover with those chicken and dumplings because it can get a little cray-cray in here, y'all. Like, it can get loud and they can pick up background noise. So when I do recipes like that, I think I'm just going to start doing some background noise. I'm just going to start doing voiceovers. That way you can hear me clearly. So that is cooking 1 hour before it's done. I'm going to put the dumplings in there. Josh actually don't like any veggies in his chicken and dumplings. He likes those separately. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook some green beans probably about an hour before it's done. Put the dumplings in. It's loud, y'all hear that? But about an hour before it's done, I'll show you the dumplings that I'm using, the ones that I'm putting in there, and how it turns out at the end. I'm excited. This is the first time I've ever used these specific kind of dumplings. I usually just use like the canned biscuits and cut them in fours. but I bought something new, so I'm excited to try it. I'll show that to you when I put it in later. So I'm going to use this maple vanilla whipped topping for the top, but someone sent me an Instagram message the other day and told me that their Aldi actually has a pumpkin whipped topping. I was like, what? I didn't see that when I went, but the next time that I go to Aldi, I'm going to look for the pumpkin and try it because that sounds really good too, but I just didn't see it. All I saw was this maple vanilla whipped topping. So y'all let me know, have you seen the pumpkin topping in your Aldi where you're at? Look at that. Isn't that so pretty? Emily's all finished up with her Zoom lessons for today, so she's having a little snack real quick. Time to get a pot out of here. Y'all remember all that organization I done like a week ago or 2 weeks ago? Oh, never stays that way, but it's okay. I did get new pots and pans, so maybe that's one reason. Let me go ahead and get out my pot for my green beans. Don't fall, don't fall. It's like a balancing act up in here. All right, so this is the pot I'm gonna use for my green beans. Come on, there you go. Oh, I forgot the lid to it. Oh, there we go, there's the lid. Perfect. It's the wrong lid. It was the wrong lid, it actually was perfect. Oh, okay, now it's perfect. You need some water. Oh, those clothes are still wet. Sometimes this dryer, y'all, has to go around like 1.5 to 2 times. Let's turn it back on for a little bit. Okay, so it's time to put the dumplings on, and I am just using this. This is the first time I'm trying this. It's just called the Mary Hill dumplings. So I will let y'all know how I like this. But anyway, I just got the chicken shredded up in here, so now I'm going to add the dumplings real quick. Or so here's what the dumplings look like. They're just little strips, and it just says, put them in there. Alright, so they're all in there now, so I'm going to put the lid back on and let them cook in there for about an hour, hour and a half before it's completely done. Alright, Emily's going to help me with the green beans, so Emily, you can go ahead and pour the chicken broth in. I am just using this right here that I used for the chicken dumplings this morning. I used like a 1/2 cup, so I'm just going to use the rest of this in my green beans. Emily, you can go ahead and pour that in.
All of it?
Yep, pour all of it, and we're going to add salt and pepper, onion, bacon grease, and let this cook for about an hour.
We had to go over to their class and present our food and like talk about it. And no one would go first, so I just said I would, and we get a grade on that. 2 kids got finished for math test, so we're allowed to take it home. They said you're welcome for parents to help you, but you're not allowed to like look stuff up.
Really?
Yeah. She said today in history, 1 for participation and 1 for so you got a 200 total. Oh yeah, come on, we can wear black shirts, we just have to have a jacket or something. She already gave us.
Alright, dinner and cleanup is done. Josh and the 3 oldest girls just left. They are going to go to the church and do just a little bit of work because they've been like painting rooms there and laying carpet and stuff. So he had to go hang a couple of things real quick. So he took the 3 older girls with him. The little kids are in the room playing. And y'all, that chicken and dumplings was so good. It was perfect. I highly recommend those dumplings. I'm thinking I got it Walmart grocery pickup a couple of weeks ago. You just keep them in the freezer until you're ready to use them. And you actually, I don't think, have to thaw them, but this morning I did stick them in the fridge just so that they were easier to peel off the little wax paper or whatever. So good. Highly recommend. Everybody loved it. We actually ate all of it. I did 2 packs of chicken, the dumplings, and like literally it fed our whole family, but there was no leftovers. So if I want leftovers, I may need to double that next time. But anyway, it's still raining outside, so the girls can't go out and play. I'm just going to let them play for a little bit. I'm just going to hang out and chill and hold Millie, and then we'll start getting ready for bedtime here in a little while. I've actually got Amy, they just ran, but I just got Amy and Holly's pajamas on. Bethany's about to put hers on, and then we'll start bedtime here in a little while. And tomorrow is Friday, and Josh actually has the day off tomorrow, but he is going to go look at some hunting land. They have been for about 2 years now trying to find a place to hunt, like a hunting club, I guess. finally found one, so he is going to go tomorrow and check that out. And the older girls do their homework here. For the little kids, Fridays are our like review memory work day, so we'll be reviewing that, and then kind of got a free day. And here's little Mama Holly with little Miss Millie. Little Millie. So if y'all remember me telling y'all that Allie had to take a food from Belgium to school, well, she did that today, but this was all her leftovers, so she didn't technically need all 3 boxes. She has a whole box left plus this 1 waffle. So can y'all guess what we're going to do for breakfast in the morning? We have some eggs, bacon, and these waffles. I am so excited to try these. They look good. Allie actually ate one at school today with her class, and she was talking about how good they were. So we're going to have these in the morning. Look at these two laying here watching Paw Patrol together. Are y'all getting sleepy? You getting sleepy? I can tell everybody's getting sleepy. But they're in there watching Paw Patrol getting sleepy. The other girls are in the living room watching a movie. And I came in here to go ahead and pick out pajamas for the night. It's getting close to 7. It's just like one of those rainy, cloudy days where you just get sleepy early and it's kind of chilly a little bit. I was just texting Kylee. They're still at the church. They're actually making bake sale signs because we are having a bake sale Saturday at our church. We're having a hot dog sale and a bake sale. So they're working on signs and getting some stuff done at the church. And while they're doing that, I'm going to go ahead and get little kids ready for bed and call it a night. But while I'm thinking about it, I want to mention one thing. I've had some people ask me if we have a P.O. box, and we actually do. We have a P.O. box, and it is linked. Well, it's not linked, but it's in the description box down below. Our P.O. box number, the mailing address, all that stuff. So it's down there in the description box. You could just click down there and look. We do have a P.O. box. We love mail. The girls love receiving cards and letters and things like that in the mail. So feel free to send something if you want to. I just wanted to let y'all know that we do have one because I've had some people ask me in the comments. So I thank y'all so much for watching today's vlog. If you're new to my channel, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button down below. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye.